Some may say that this is too fast-paced, and some haters may always hate, but I'm saying what I'm always saying. Black Clover is just meant to be a small love child of many different stereotypical Shonen Jump magazine likes creators. Everything from Saint Seiya to Naruto to many things more. That's what exists in Black Clover. So I should suggest haters to stop reading or deal with it. Now then, now that we've gotten that out of the way, they at least should be happy that he did not learn to control his power immediately. He could have, but he didn't. So Asta being the idiot that he is I mean, he is an idiot. He was actually made to be a stereotypical idiot hero of shonen, but he also still has that thing that he cannot think so much about what he's gonna do. Like first he thinks he wants to transform, but that's just goofy. The other jump into the lava, but that's too dangerous even for his standards. And he also says something surprisingly, saying for the first time ever he's jealous of others who have magic, which by the way I feel is a little bit wrong. He has mentioned many times before that he has hated that he's always been born without magic. So, and he always has angry faces when he's supposed to do something magic like, but he cannot do it. So maybe that's more like he has always been jealous and mad that he had no magic and others' magic. It's just that I know I had a word for this, comparing him to some kind of hero. Uh, the kind of hero that subconscious. Yeah, no, I know what I was thinking of. I was almost thinking of Eduardo Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. The kind of hero that refuses to admit or even blissfully try to be unaware of their limits, but still have it. Edward refused to admit he was short. In essence, I think Aster don't want to admit sometimes that he is jealous of others' magics. Now that we got off that track, he begins to reflect on himself, listening to the advices. He realizes that he has one day anti-magic sword that can cut through magic but cannot cut through the heat. He has two, a well-trained body and strength, but not even strength can allow him to cross a mountain full of heat and magma. And third, a natural key that allows him to predict the lava's fallen rocks. And through that, he remembers that key even allows him to sense power within himself. So he looks into himself and realizes that, as the Witch Queen said, the power of the anti-magic is swirling inside of him naturally because he doesn't have any anti-magic. So he describes that like a flowing river, similar to how he says he was stuck in a cold river. So he tries to pull in the sword's anti-power within his own body, and successfully manages to transform and even gets demon teeth. However, he also begins to travel without any control. Elsewhere, the other gang tries to fight off a living magic life form, but of course can't. We see a funny moment with the fact that Leo says, "Hey, you're water elemental. It should be super effective." And she just says, "Shut up." But of course, Asta flies right through the monster and manages to finish it. As Leo declared, "I shall name it Black Asta," but of course Asta cannot hear him as he continues to fly. He even passes by Juno. The fact that he passes him a little bit, almost for a moment made it seems like the sword was actually tracking Juno, but no, it was actually tracking the lava. As the Witch Queen said, the anti-magic sword searches out magic to destroy it. My guess is it was searching through the biggest pile of magic to eliminate it. And right now, that pile was the lava. So who stops Asta from crashing right into the lava? Well, none other than the Sicilian, who shows her badassness with a smile as she proclaims with a boast, "Lionesses are the only ones in a pride that go hunting." As she proclaims a fire fist claw and punches Asta right in the face. Well, she didn't have to punch him right in the face, but she did that anyway. to stop him to breaking out of the funk. As Jamie and the Charlotte Rose captain just feels like the violent lioness is as amazing as ever. And as insane, but Jamie calls her insane. So, well, this confirms definitely that. I mean, her name is Meloleo, but I always forget her name, Melio. I always forget her name because it's so difficult to pronounce. It's what I'm trying to say is this definitely confirms that she is different than all her three brothers. While Fuegoleon is cool-headed and under pressure and tactical, but only getting hot when he wants to give lectures. Leo is always hot-headed and a little bit impulsive, but at the same time not so much in there. However, Melio, she is definitely the kind of girl that would throw herself right into a fight, even if she couldn't win it. I think even Leon said that she's the kind of woman that would fight a battle she wouldn't even probably want even to win because, well, she's just like a lioness. So, well, yeah. As she congratulates Asta from reaching the top while saying it's still not enough, Asta himself reflects that, yes, I could made it to the top, but I couldn't control this power, so I need to do that. As then the chapter ends comically with Melolia saying, now you can take a bath in the hot springs. Take off your clothes now, which makes Asta only bashfully blush. Because, by the way, where are the hot springs anyway? Is that the next step of the training? Either way, the people should be happy. Asta did not learn to control that power. So they should be happy about that, even though it was kind of cool. So yeah, I think the sword's power, when it searches out magic, it searches out the biggest magic in its closest to it. And right at that moment, the mountain peak was that. So I do wonder, how can he learn how to control it? I don't know. Next week sounds like more of a fan service page. If we're gonna see naked people all day long, I don't really know what I'm gonna say. I mean, of course, I hope we see naked ladies, but I have a feeling we're gonna see more of the naked men. Ugh. Well, either way, give me your thoughts if you have any. For Melodio, that was the most comical part of this chapter.